Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining the Merck Employees Federal Credit Union call on our debit and credit rewards programs. We're just going to give a few more minutes as people join the call, and we'll be starting shortly. Thank you very much. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. We are going to get started. Just a couple housekeeping notes. If you have any questions, you can click the Q&A link on the bottom and type in a question, and we will work to get through all of them. If we don't, we will put out answers to questions later. Okay, looks like we have most of the people who joined. I am getting people say no audio. Keith just said no audio.
Audio.
Hear you.
No, you gotta shut yours off.
Cut my what off? Well, you want me to use your computer?
Yeah.
Let me just close this.
Yeah.
All right, I don't see questions. Are we on?
You're on.
Oh, great.
Just minimize that, and then you're just gonna click, or you could use the arrows.
All right. Okay, guys, sorry about that. Had a little audio difficulty. We are now going to get started. You're on the call for a member employees, work employees for the credit union credit and debit card rewards program. The reason we're doing this today is we get a lot of questions from members about how our rewards programs work. We have terrific rewards programs. We want to make sure members understand how you earn rewards, how you redeem rewards, how rewards work when they expire, etc. So we're going to kick off with the basics about the programs. First of all, there's two cards, just to make sure you're thinking about the right one. The one on the left is our credit card. That's the blue card with our logo. So that is for our credit card holders. Then the one on the right is debit. That's the Shadow 2 card. That is for our debit card holders. So both programs have rewards programs, but they are different. So when you're asking about rewards, you're learning about rewards, just make sure you're identifying the correct card. Is it credit or is it debit? We also have a lot of members who have both credit and debit. The credit card rewards program is called CU Rewards. So if you're on our site, if you're in online banking and you see CU Rewards, that is for the credit card program. The debit card program is called You Choose Rewards. So they both have different names. Credit, CU Rewards. Debit, You Choose Rewards. Credit card rewards. So let's first start with this. We're going to talk about how we earn, how we redeem, and all the specifics of the program. First of all, for every dollar spent, you earn 1 point. So very simple. Every dollar is a point. There are expirations on the points, and they are 2 years from the date of purchase, the date that the rewards were earned. I will stress we want all our members to redeem points. So we are not looking for people to build them up and have them expire. We much prefer see everybody use their rewards. So just please note you only have 2 years from the time you earn them to redeem them. Very easy to redeem. You can redeem online at the CU Rewards website. It's curewards.com. You can also call the number shown here if you need further assistance. But again, we really want members to be cognizant of the 2-year expiration period and make sure to use them prior to that. Okay, how to redeem on the credit card program. This is what the site looks like. You do have to register and create an account and a login. So you will have to do that. It's not going to be automatic. You're required to do that to redeem. So we urge everybody to do that. And it's actually very simple. But if you do have any questions, you can certainly call member services. But this is the first step to redeeming your points. Here's what that screen looks like to create an account. You're going to need your 16-digit account number, last 4 of your social, zip code, email address, and you'll go through various verification to ensure you are who you are. Of course, it's the I'm not a robot box, all the normal things you do in creating an account. This is what that screen looks like. Okay, once you get in, you will see all the various options to redeem. So you see up top, you have redeem, you have earn, and you can click on those links to find out where you can redeem. We have a lot of redemption options, so please take your time. Some of them include merchandise, our Amazon, which is very popular, travel rewards, Best Buy. Of course, we have gift cards. 2 of the most popular, though, are statement credit, or you can simply get cash back. So if you don't want to have to differentiate, how much am I getting if I go to Amazon versus if I used cash, one simple way to do this is just to get cash back into your credit union account or a statement credit on the actual credit card bill. Those are both very, very popular options. So when you log in, you can see how many points you have. It will be in the upper right corner of the screen after logging in. So in this example, there's 28 points, and the options you'll have to redeem those will be based on the points you have earned. So obviously, you'll need a certain number of points to redeem certain products if you're going to merchandise, and with cash, it'll also be based on how many points you have. Let's look at some of the redemption options. As I mentioned, statement credits, depositing into the credit union account. We think that's really a great way to go. That way you can do whatever you want with your money. So certainly encourage people to look at that. It's very fast. It's very easy. We do have Amazon, as mentioned, Best Buy, gift cards, merchandise, and travel. I would say probably the most popular one that our members use is the cash back into their account. Statement credit on your credit card. You can certainly get a statement credit. The minimum points you need to earn a statement credit is 2,500. That will get you $25. So if you're going in, you have less than that, it's not working. You simply have to meet the minimum required amount, 2,500. This is also a very simple transaction and very easy to do. So I encourage you to look at this as well. Depositing into your account also has the minimum 2,500 points required, and you could decide to put it into your checking or to your savings account. Very, very easy. Most of our members do this option. Here's an example of the Amazon store through Credit and Rewards. You can shop the Amazon store. So this isn't actually the generic Amazon site. This is a special section of Amazon called the Amazon store, where they have products designed for rewards programs. And again, if you look up in the top right, that's where you see your points total. So in this case, 74,000. You'll see that on all the pages. Best Buy, this is also a popular option. You go through Best Buy and get various products and services. Again, there will be minimum points you'll need to get the products. And gift cards. Gift cards are always popular. So we have a lot of the main retailers, Barnes & Noble, Walmart, Williams-Sonoma, a lot of gift card options for members today. And merchandise. There is a section on the site designed just for merchandise. So you can check that out, browse around, see if there's anything you like on the merchandise side. Travel. Travel's a little bit different. For travel rewards, you do have to call. You cannot do that online. You have to call the number shown here. I think it's a good experience because you get a little consult on redeeming travel. So that can't be done online. You do have to call. And it's a variety of things, flights, hotels, excursions. So if you are into travel, we do recommend you do that. Take a look at this ability. Okay, earn more by shopping available offers. There's also always special offers that you can click on and get a little extra boost on your rewards. So if you see some examples here below, ESPN, Dropbox, Ancestry, they're vendors that are offering special programs specifically for the rewards program, so your points go a little bit further. So you're earning 15 points per dollar, for example, on ESPN. If you had to go to Dropbox, you're earning 20 points per dollar. So you're just earning more with these select vendors. And they change all the time, so you should go on and take a look if you're interested in this. Reward statements. So if you get the statement rewards quarterly, you'll see this come out, and you can take a look at what you're interested in. We do try to communicate this quarterly and see all the options that you have available for you. Things to remember, 2,500 points is the minimum for cash back and also the statement credit. One popular question we get, members say if they get a statement credit, do they still have to make their minimum payment? Yes, you do. You still must make your minimum payment, even if you get a statement credit. So be sure you do that. If you get a statement credit and there's still more to pay, you still have to make your minimum payment. Also, all redemption options must be accessed through seeyourrewards.com. So, for example, meaning you can't just go to the Best Buy site and pull up rewards account. You have to go to the actual site. So, seeyourrewards.com is where you'd have to go to get to the Amazon store. Again, monitor your expiration information when you log into See Your Rewards so you don't lose your points. Some people think, oh, the credit would be happy if we don't redeem our points. No, we're not. We certainly want all our members to redeem their points, and we do make efforts when we see people that have large balances. We've seen this over the years where somebody has a couple 100,000 points built up. They're not even aware, and we can't time, but we'll take a chance to give you a call or send you an email to please use your rewards. Use them or lose them. We really want you to use your rewards. That's what they're there for. Okay, moving on to debit. This is our debit card rewards program. Again, it's very different than the credit card rewards, and you're going to see why. Specifically, there's no cashback option. There's no statement credit option. So debit runs a little bit differently. Here's our very distinct card. Can't miss it, right? The $20 bills on there. So everybody knows what their debit card is. This is called the You Choose Rewards program. For this one, it's 1 point earned for every $2 spent. So a little different from credit where it's 1-to-1. This one is 1 point for every $2. Expiration is the same, 2 years from the date that you earned. You redeem online at youchooserewards.com. So it's a completely different site from the credit card site. And there's also a different number if you're having issues. You can call the 800-390-6739 number. By the way, we will post this PowerPoint on the website so you guys will be able to reference those numbers. All right, what's our redemption options for debit? You can get Apple products, very popular, gift cards, merchandise, pay with points, and travel. Those are the main options for the debit card program. So again, the big difference is you don't have the cash option or statement credit option that you have in the credit card program. How to redeem. The easiest way to redeem is through the debit card controls tool in online banking. So some members struggle with this. You have to log into online banking, and there's a tools section. If you click on there, you'll then see debit card controls. And from there, you click rewards in the left side of the menu. Click continue, and you'll automatically be signed into You Choose Rewards. This is really the way to go. The reason being, if you're signed up for online banking, which you should, you don't have to do anything else to get into the rewards site. It's automatic once you get to the tools section. So you don't need to create another username, don't need to create another password. So this is really how we recommend members get into the debit card rewards program. Understanding debit card controls. So this is what you're going to see when you go into the tools section that I just referenced through online banking. You get to the debit card controls, and right there, without having to go anywhere, even if you don't click to log in to You Choose Rewards, you'll see your available points. So it's very, very convenient. All you have to do is log into online banking, go to tools, go to debit card controls, and in this example, there's 850 available points. So this is a great way to get access to your points without having to log into a separate account. This is the site you'll see when you get to the rewards page. So you see up top, earn points. It explains, if there's special programs available by certain vendors. Somebody's always running a special where you'll earn more points if you use that vendor. You learn how to redeem your points, and you'll see that your rewards balance and summary and account activity. So those are the 3 main categories on You Choose. Earn points. In addition to what you already earned for using your card on pinless transactions, like I said, a lot of vendors will have specials, so you can learn about that there. This one they're talking about Sunoco, and they change all the time, so it's good to check out from time to time and see if there's any special vendors you want to work with and earn more points while you're doing so. Here's some examples. So you do have to activate these offers. As you can see, we have a lot of different options. Sunglass Hut, Banana Republic, JCPenney. So lots of things that you may be shopping for, and if you use your debit card, you're going to earn additional points. There's also emails. YouChoose does send emails to the members about special offers and things that you might want to be aware of. These are great emails. They come out from our partner. There's an example for Disney Plus. Get 15 bonus points per dollar. So good to pay attention to the emails. If you're not getting them for some reason, let us know. But if you're signed up for the program, you'll automatically get these emails. And there's often some great special offers. Okay, redeeming points. So again, you can see how many points you have available. Very easy on that first screen. Tells you when they expire. And you can use these to go to your popular merchants. As we mentioned, Apple, very popular one. So just search for what you're interested in and you can redeem right there on the site. YouChoose Rewards Apple Store. You purchase a variety of Apple products using YouChoose Rewards options. You can buy with points or you could also combine with cash. So it doesn't have to be completely points. So if you don't have enough points fully for the product, you can also add some cash and make your transaction. So Apple, very popular with the YouChoose Rewards program. Now, you could also pay with points at select merchants. This means you're paying at their sites. Certain merchants have this available where you'll be able to put your points forward to transactions on their actual site. So here's some examples. See, Amazon, Amico, Arco, Sunoco, and coming soon, November 18th, Best Buy will also be an option. So this is a little bit more way direct to use your points with these merchants. Travel, using points by booking directly on the site. So again, a little bit different than the credit card where you have to call. The travel is a little bit different. You can do that online. So check that out. Here it is, searching flights, cars, other things are available. Also gift cards. There's gift cards with YouChoose Rewards. Here's some of our featured gift cards. You should check the site periodically to see which gift cards are available. This is another popular option for YouChoose Rewards. My rewards, understanding your points. So you'll see in the point summary, you see how many points you have available, how many points are pending for transactions you made that they didn't post yet, and then of course what's expiring. So it's a great snapshot of your points. Again, we really want you to use your points. We do not want you to lose your points. So if we see large balances, we do try to reach out. Sometimes that's not successful. So the best thing is if the member pays attention to their points on their own. There's a great FAQ to get you started. Click access to a helpful FAQ that includes answers to common questions. If you have fraud or you think you're missing rewards, there's some contact information there to help you out. Again, we don't want you to lose points, so if there is fraud, we will certainly ensure that if you have a new card, that you will get the points and you're not losing any of the points that you have earned. Troubleshooting, some troubleshooting tips, credit and debit. So one common question we get, if you get a new card issued, let's say you had fraud or you lost your card, what happens? You will have to reactivate or enroll your new cards into the program. So that you do have to do. You are not going to lose your points, but you do have to re-enroll into the program. So if you do, or if you issued a new card as part of the normal reissue process, meaning your card just expired, so it wasn't fraud, it wasn't lost, but your card just expired, you will need to reactivate or enroll the new card. So again, you won't lose your points, but you do have to re-enroll in the program. So that's an important distinction. Pinless transactions, only pinless transactions. So it's only transactions, this is for debit now, where you do not input a PIN number, counts towards your points. So those are the transactions that count on the debit card program. Sometimes there's confusion about that. So it's the non-PIN transactions. ATM withdrawals, they are not included. ATM withdrawals do not count as for the program. So to maximize your points, you want to choose credit at checkout. If you're checking out somewhere where you have the option to choose credit, you certainly want to do that if you want to earn more points. We're always here to help. We really want to give out as much information as possible. That's why we held this webinar today. But certainly you could always call the credit union at member services. There's our number there. Option 4, we have great people in the cards area, very knowledgeable and skilled on the points programs, and they can help you on both debit and on credit. So we're here to help. We want our members to enjoy the programs. We spend a lot of effort putting these programs together. So the best thing is if our members utilize them. And they are valuable. We've had members in the past that have really redeemed a lot of points over the years, and it does make an impact financially if you're using our cards a lot. So certainly make sure you use those. Any questions I can answer? Do we have any questions that we want to answer that came through? I think we're at the end here, so let's see if there's any questions. Or we're not at the end. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, any questions on rewards? Was there anything that came through?
Yeah, we answered most of them.
Anything common or anything interesting?
A lot of people to get to the site. If you go to the slides with the travel alerts, I'll keep going one more. Okay, so on the left side here, right now we have this circle around travel plans, but you would click on rewards to access the You Choose rewards that you have, and you don't have to have a separate sign on to do that because you're already authenticated through online banking.
Yeah, we went through. So this is the tools, right?
Yep.
You go to tools, you go to debit card controls,
And then on the left side, is this box.
and you're seeing all these great things.
Yeah.
Your rewards, managed travel plans. Right, so this is for debit. This is how you get to travel plans. Is that what they're asking about? Okay.
Once you get into tools, how do you get to the
Yep.
rewards? So that was one. All programs, the rewards expire at 2 years.
Yeah.
So that was another question that we got.
Right. 2 years, use it or lose it, and we want members to use them, certainly. Anything else? Okay, let's go to these then. If you see anything else come in, let me know.
Yeah.
While we have everybody here, since we know you're active users of our cards, we did want to talk a little bit about travel alerts. A lot of our members will just send us an email, say, hey, we got one this morning. I'm going to Niagara Falls. I want my card to work. Can you set a travel notice? We'll certainly do that for you. But, for safety, security, your own privacy, a lot of times you may want to do this on your own. So we do recommend that you do set your own travel notices. And we've really made it easy. If you guys remember, we converted our online banking a few years ago now. And so there's a lot more things we could do today that we couldn't do a few years ago. So again, if you want to get to these tools, you have to go to the tools section in online banking. And if you see here, credit card controls, you would click on that and you're able to actually put in your own travel notice. So if you see on the right here, you put add new travel notice. You can set the dates and you can set international or domestic. So we do encourage people to do this on their own. It's a great thing to do to ensure your card will work. Now, do they have to do anything in terms of where they're going?
They get you for the date and where.
Yes.
The date?
Just domestic or international.
Right. So when you click domestic, is there an option to then say,
No.
it's just going to say?
It's just going to be domestic or international. You don't have to tell where.
Right. So a lot of our members will email in and they'll say, I'm going to Niagara Falls or I'm going to Atlanta. That they don't have to do when they use the controls. So that's a great way to do it, guys, if you want to just go online and set your controls for travel alerts. Debit card travel alerts. We certainly want you to do that as well. Where's the alert here for travel? It's to the right under debit card controls. This one's a little different. It says add travel plan, traveling to destinations.
You're going to have to
Here-
authenticate before you do
Yeah.
that. So you have
It's gonna
to
send you a code.
a code. Yeah.
But here, do you actually put in the destination that you're going to?
Yes.
So debit is different. So you're going to put in, I'm going to Canada, or I'm going to New York, or wherever I'm going. So the debit card's a little different. You have to cite exactly where you're going and also do your travel dates, just like the credit card program. So, not really hard. If you want to get comfortable with it, try it maybe before you're going, get familiar with how it works. Debit and credit, a little bit different. Obviously, you can always call us and email us, but if you want to be more self-sufficient with your travel plans, certainly go into online banking and utilize these tools.
And I would just let them know that they need, if they're having issue getting onto the sites, they need to contact us.
Right. Any of our programs, you can just contact the credit union if you can't log on or if you're having any issues. What else? Anything else, guys?
We've gotten a bunch of questions about travel insurance.
Travel insurance. Well, our
We
cards
can
do
offer.
not have travel insurance. Nope, our credit cards do not have travel insurance, so we don't offer that. Other ones?
Um,
Not much? Okay. Well, it looks like we answered most of your questions, but again, if you have any further questions, feel free to call us, email us, and we will put this slide presentation on the website. Today was just another effort to answer the very common questions we get from our members, and reward points is always a common question. So hopefully we made things a little bit easier for you, clarified some things. But again, if you have any other questions, let us know. Thank everybody for joining. Appreciate it, and hope you have a great day. Take care.
aw.
Oh, what?
Everybody said, thank you, Paul. Thank you for this webinar. Thank you. Very helpful. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank
Okay.
you. This was very helpful.
You know, it's funny. It's like,
Oh, Helen was on. Oh,
oh, is that cute? We're excited. Um, you know, it's fine if they hear like us talking about it. It makes it a little more like homey, you know? Like,
Yeah.
who cares?
Yeah.